Hi, everybody. Welcome to your Colorado Home Advocate Report with your Denver and Colorado specialist, Don Betts. How are you, Don?
Very good today.
Excellent. As always, information in the description. Can't remember that, type in Home Advocates. He's right towards the top. Just scroll down. You'll find his information right there. You can Google on any platform, and you will be able to find his information. With all of that said, how is Denver and the metro actually holding up? Days after the election, is there dramatic changes?
Well, there is a little bit of a blip, but I wanted to first comment on the October 22 data is now in and available, and
Excellent.
I wanted to comment on that. And we now have for all property types and all price ranges, we have a 6-month trend, month over month downward. Okay. And that has not happened since the big depression, the real estate depression. So clearly you can with a straight face say that we are in a correction. And in fact, if you look at the numbers, the median price, we're back to exactly where we were at the end of February of this year, 22. So all of that froth, all of that frenzy of February, March, April, May is now gone. And I would predict that we will continue this trend until the end of the year, and maybe in January, February, we might see a leveling off. So it's certainly gonna, I think it's gonna continue. But on the other hand, we did have a little blip of last week. We were up to, what was it, 26 days on market average, and it went back down a little bit. So we'll have to watch that. So inventory is steady, but showings are way down. So activity is basically, if you put property on the market, the average is going to be about 1 or 2 showings per week. So that's pretty slow compared to where it was in the spring of 12, 14 showings per week. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. As we all know, this week we've had a major situation with the 10-year bond. Don't know how that's really going to affect mortgage rates yet. It's going to shoot them down a bit. Is it going to stay there? I don't know.
I completely agree. Well, the first thing everybody should do is give you a call, find out for themselves if they're buying or selling, and get involved with finding out more about their own property. Again, information in the description, or you can visit Home Advocates. Just type in the word Home Advocates. You'll find Don's information. What do you think the outcome is going to look like for the rest of the year? Do you think the trend's continuing? Have you really pulled through the data and done anything with it yet? Is it a consistent drop? Is it looking like it's going back to pre-pandemic numbers?
Well, as I've stated in the past, Denver continues to have a very strong job market. I know we've talked a little bit about what's happening in the tech industry with the layoffs, and certainly a big component of our economy in the Denver metro. There is a big component of tech, but I haven't seen it locally too much. For example, the Twitter layoffs. They have an office in Boulder, Louisville area, and the article that I read said they're going to lay off 87 people. Okay, well, that's not a huge impact on us. So if that is the trend here, that we're probably going to see some tech layoff, but nothing like Silicon Valley or some of these other major areas. So we have to watch the job market. Again, it's still strong. So I think we're definitely on a downward trend, but we're not falling off the cliff.
Well, it is definitely a moment where people should take action. We've warned people appropriately over several months now that these were the things that were occurring. So please give Don a call. Is there anything you'd like to add for this week?
Well, just keep in mind that, housing, residential real estate is not day trading. Okay. It's a long-term investment. Please look at it that way. And if you need to buy or sell, give me a call. We'll, the numbers that I talk about here, generally I, talk about the entire metro area is, that's what people are interested in. But if I can drill down, focus on any area, and we'll come up with a good analysis of what your situation is. I've got all the data. I can do it. So please give me a call if you need the help.